baseball fans, and welcome. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the San Francisco Giants. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set now. And on the hill, Logan Webb. And Chris, he's been a workhorse on the mound this year.
Over 200 innings pitched so far this season. I mean, just incredible when you consider the lack of durability and the lack of opportunity for starters to go out there and pitch deep into the ball game. So many injuries today that we see, but this guy, as you said, yes, an absolute workhorse on the mound. Not many guys can throw over 200 innings in a season these days, so absolutely reliable in every way.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And there's ball 4.
Oh, now he's got 2 runners on after that walk, and things can get out of hand in a hurry in these situations, so he's going to have to find a way to get back into the strike zone.
Now the youngster Juan Soto. Next offering is in for a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Good job to fight that one off. No outs, runners at first and second. Foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Just a great slider right there, and I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
Two on, one out. Manny Machado, the next up for the Padres. In for a strike. Now it's 3-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners at first and second with one gone. On the ground to third. Diving, and he can't make the play. Haniger to third. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. The pitch. Grounder might be 2. Fires to second for 1, and that's 2. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. Back after this on the show. Back here at Oracle Park, and today on the hill, Blake Snell. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environments. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Another 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Got him. 1 out.
Batting second.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. 1 down, base is empty. Into center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Wilmer Flores.
Man at first, and now it's Wilmer Flores. Here's a 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. He is safe.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runners on the corners with 1 gone. And now Jack Peterson. 2 on, 1 out. In the air, right center field. This is demolished. Way back and gone. Jack Peterson bops 1 out. His 16th homer of the year. It's 3-1.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. The 1-1. And that one almost got him. You know, Chris, Blake does everything right-handed except for everything he does while playing baseball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one sliced foul. Popped up. Snell snags it for the 2nd out.
Batting 6.
Now we take a peek at the Giants lineup. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the 1st inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that'll do it. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. And now, Ji-Man Choi.
The first baseman.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next pitch just misses. 2-2. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson. A consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone. But once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Two on the way. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 2-2 now. Got him swinging. And that's the first out.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. The 1-1. Well struck right field. And it's out of here. He rockets one to right. Home run number 10 of the year. It's 3-2.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 1 out, nobody on. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Campusano. Bounced up the middle. Fires over to first. And that is out number 2.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
So 2 down now, and here is Jose Azocar.
He gave up a couple of runs in the first. His offense picked him up. It's time for him to settle in now and throw up some zeros on that scoreboard.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
The 1-2. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. The Padres get 1 in the inning with a solo blast. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. We head to the bottom of the second. Now Marco Luciano.
The shortstop, Marco Luciano.
Check swing. He went. Now 1-2. Good eye right there.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
And here's a 3-2. Bounce to the left side. And he beats it with room to spare. And, oh, no, it's out of play. Just a terrible throw there.
Well, that was a throw that just shouldn't have been made. They scored a single and an error, so the official scorer doesn't believe a good throw would have gotten an out, and neither do I. We can't hear it from up here, but I wonder if anyone was telling him just to eat the throw. You know, that's where communication on the infield can sometimes help out a ton.
1 out and a runner at second. Next pitch downstairs, and now 3-1. sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Sable rounds third, headed for the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in.
Back-to-back base hits. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Next offering is in for a strike. Chris, you look at Blake Snell's resume, a former first-round pick by the Rays in 2011, but really blossomed quickly. Cy Young in 2018. He was an all-star that year, too. And, of course, pitched for the Rays against the Dodgers in the 2020. Bogarts snags it on the run.
The center fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Singled and scored his first time. To third, and it stays fair. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Wilmer Flores. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And now the lefty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. Major League Baseball is on the show. Top half of the third inning. And now Ha-Sung Kim.
Ha-Sung Kim.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. And a pitch. In the air, right field. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one misses. And the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Tatis waits. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And the pitch. Tatis runs. Pitch misses. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Two 1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And the right-hander deals. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Manny Machado up to the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Chris, Machado is a guy who impacts the game with his bat. He's got big-time power. But what about the defense? He hasn't only won a gold glove, multiple gold gloves, but he's also won a platinum glove. Fires to second for one. And they bounce into two already. This one ends the third.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back here in San Francisco, set for the bottom of the third, and now Jock Peterson.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Comebacker to the mound. And a quick out, number one.
Now batting, second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
Now at the plate, Thairo Estrada. He popped out his first time. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back. Into the bleachers and gone. An absolute blast to left. His 14th of the year. And they add a run. It's 5-2.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The 2-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. Rolled over to third. Machado over to first. Now 2 out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And up next for the Giants, Marco Luciano. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And the pitch. Here's a tapper towards short. Slings it across. That's the third out. Inning over. It's a run for the Giants on the solo blast. It's now 5-2. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back. Singleton and set to lead off the fourth, Xander Bogaerts. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Fastball right back to the mound. On to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth.
Designated hitter, Jurickson
Jurickson Profar, the next up for the Padres. He's already homered in this one. 2 outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The line to kick the pitch. That one ripped. And that is that. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They trail at 5-2. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the speedy catcher, Blake Sable.
The catcher.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from. Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
This ball's chopped on the ground. And they take care of Haniger for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. And now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr. 2 down, nobody on. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That one drilled left field. Fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Mike Yastrzemski, the next Giant to hit. Next one misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Base hit. Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Stepping in, Wilmer Flores. And there's a base hit to left. In comes the run from third, and they lead by 4.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So first and second with 2 outs. And digging in for San Francisco, Jock Peterson. He's already homered in this game. First and second, 2 down. In the air, left field. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Next to hit, Tyro Estrada. Cut on and miss, struck him out. And that'll keep more runs from coming in, inning over. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Giants 7 and the Padres 2. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's going to be Luis Campusano. The wind of the pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jose Azocar. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Campusano around third, and he's got himself a triple.
Comes through with the RBI. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Next offering misses. Now 3-1. Runner at third here. Nobody out. Back to work. 3-2 now. Out to short. Boots it.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So, man aboard. Stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. So now 1-2.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
Soto swinging a drive, deep right field, hits the fence. Now a relay to the plate. He beats it safe. And it's now a 2-run game.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
One out, runner at second. Next for the Padres, Manny Machado. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. Ripped to short. Fires across the diamond. Machado out of the play.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Even though Bogaerts at the beginning of his career signed with and then played for the Boston Red Sox, his favorite player growing up was Derek Jeter, and that's why he wore number 2. Stops it on a slide over to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Giants 7, Padres 5. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Tom Cosgrove.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Michael Conforto will climb in. And a ball and 2 strikes. Up the middle. Bogaerts fields it cleanly. He is safe, and that was bang bang at first.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Now, Marco Luciano. 1-1 now. Sliced hard but foul.
Well, these Giants really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in.
Oh, look at this. The throw to second is offline.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
And here is Blake Sable. Swing and a miss. That is strike two. First and second here, no outs. Back to the mound. Tosses to first. Gets the catcher by a step.
The batter, the left fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. And he deals. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. One down. Runners at second and third. That one is hammered right field. Tatis ranging back. Caught right up against the fence. Both runners tagging. Safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So the lineup flips over. And up next for San Francisco, Lamont Wade Jr. Lined into right. Tatis makes the catch. And that's the third out. One run, one hit, one error, and one left. 5 innings complete. It's the Giants 8, Padres 5. Back here at the ballpark, and now the hitter Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi.
Kicks and fires. Ripped on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Jurickson Profar, the next up for the Padres.
Jurickson Profar.
Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. That one felt good. His 11th of the year, and they cut into the lead. It's 8-6. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
The dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Logan Webb won't go any further, and this is one he'd like this. So the Giants with a new pitcher on the hill, Tyler Rogers.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Luis Campusano will hit next. Kicks and deals. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Here comes a pitch. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Righty to the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. Estrada settles under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 28, Jose.
And the batter now, Jose Azocar. Strike two.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tristan Beck getting ready to go. Number 74 getting cranked up as well. The 1-2. Bounce to the right. And that's just foul. Swing and a pop-up. And it falls.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Nope,
misses off the plate, and a count 2-1.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And now 2-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, struck him out. The Padres get one back thanks to the solo home run. It's now 8-6. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Scott Barlow.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
Stays alive. And here it comes. Got him. And now one away. And up next for the Giants, Wilmer Flores.
Wilmer Flores.
This one smoked out to left. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Jock Peterson.
And Jock Peterson stands in. He's done some damage, launched a homer at his first at bat back in the first.
Yeah, that was a tone setter, no doubt. I mean, you can stomach an early solo homer, but a 3-run shot just doesn't go down quite as smooth.
Hard hit, right side. Throw over to Choi. Giants go in order. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They lead at 8-6. So Luke Jackson gets the call.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Out to short, Luciano. Gathers and throws to first. And they take care of Tatis for the out.
The left fielder, number 22.
Here's Juan Soto. The pitch. On the ground, right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Here's Manny Machado. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Padres down in order. Can't cut into an 8-6 deficit. Bottom of the inning, and digging in for San Francisco, Thairo Estrada. Right side, hard hit. The throw to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Conforto.
And here is Michael Conforto. The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Struck him out looking.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in, Marco Luciano.
Luciano.
The 1-1. Tap back to the mound. Sends it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tristan Beck.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Ripped on a line. Yastrzemski hauls it in, and there's one away.
It was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
So digging in now for San Diego, Ji-Man Choi. Righty delivers. There's a swing and a miss.
2-2.
And a pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Jurickson Profar.
Now here is Jurickson Profar. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
2-2.
On the ground right side. And it gets by him.
Now batting. Catcher.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Robert Suarez.
Number 75.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
On a line, base hit. Around first, heading for 2. The throw into second. He's in there.
That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
So, man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Mitch Haniger. And ball 4, 2 aboard. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just missed.
It's a good take.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Tried to check his swing there. Appeal to third. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. The count 2-1. Double play ball to second. On to Bogarts. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Giants 8 and the Padres 6. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Camilo Doval. He last pitched 2 days ago. So digging in, Jose Azocar. Now Bob Melvin going with a pinch hitter, Trent Grisham. Here's a 1-1. And that misses off the outside edge.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the righty deals. Swinging a foul straight back. And the 2-2. Fastball almost got him there.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Safely into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So the San Diego batting order turns over. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a drive. This one way back there. Going. That one is gone. We are tied. That should fire up the dugout, and they tie it up. It's 8-8.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr. And the pitch. That one missed.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a miss. 3-2 now.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
Johnny Brebbia gets the call from the pen. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And now it's Juan Soto. The 1-1. Runner on the go. The 1-1 is fouled off. Now fly ball to right center. Yastrzemski under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Machado.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Brebbia keeping an eye on him. 1 away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. And it's even up.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Runner on the go. In the dirt, blocked. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. On the ground. Luciano. Zips it to first. Bogaerts retired. They limit the damage here. But some late inning heroics as this home run gets us even again. All even now at 8 apiece. Staying in the game on defense, Trent Grisham. He'll be out in center now after pinch hitting. 3-4-5 due up for the home team. And digging in for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. Up the middle. Bogaerts with the throw to first. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Up next is Giants. The designated hitter, Josh.
Here's Jack Peterson. At the belt and fires. Close, but call the ball. 2-1.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And that quickly 2 away.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Tyro Estrada digs in now. That misses.
That's the ball.
2-1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
At the plate, Michael Conforto. And it's fouled away. Man on second, 2 down. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Winning run stands at second. Got him. Out number 3.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. We're in extras here, and here's the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. And that's ripped for a base hit. Bogarts headed for the plate. He scores, and it's 9-8. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
And here is Jurickson Profar. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Throws it away. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Taylor Rogers.
And this marks the 60th time he's come on the pitch so far this year.
On the ground to the left. And it gets by him. In comes some insurance as the runner scores from third. And it's a 2-run lead in extra innings.
Well, it's always a risk when you're pushing for third like that. A bang-bang play. Had a chance to make it. Maybe a little better slide around the tag. But a nice job by the defense to cut off that runner.
Man at first, Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres. He tripled and scored his first time. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. He made his presence felt in a big way back in the ninth with a 2-run homer.
Yeah, that was a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone was fired up, even the bat boy pretty hyped, and obviously a swing that's been huge in terms of where we are now in this ball game.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Campusano around second, headed for third. Not in time. He's safe. It's 11-8, and his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
So up next, Fernando Tatis Jr. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 22.
Juan Soto now. Two and one now. This to center field. Yastrzemski under it, squeezes it, and that is that. 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, but 2 are left stranded. Last chance to even things up. We head to the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Padres 11 and the Giants 8. So Josh Hader gets the call to the mound.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
So digging in, Marco Luciano. The next pitch misses, and the count 2-1.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
This one popped up. Kim settles under this one. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
And up next for San Francisco, Blake Sabol. Runner leads away at second. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So 2 down now, and here is Mitch Haniger. Runner at second, 2 down. Next one just misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Slice to right. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
And your final 11-8. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.